I realize now as well, we have Cahokia Mounds. These are really good. I can put 2 in every city because I have natural history. No, I'm about to get natural history, and that'll give me 2 amenities per city. Really handy on tiles that wasn't going to work anyway. So each one gives me an amenity, and they give me 1 food for every 2 adjacent districts. Also an extra housing. Wow, they're generally really handy at keeping a city well fed and happy. So yep, plonk it down. Bit of gold as well. Oh, here's Kilwa and Netmananki. Oh wow, yes, this is a nice little Trevor? It's a Trevor trove. Trevor lives here in Kilwa, right there. Do you see him in the window? Hello, Trevor. Oh my lord, words. Urbanization. I'm not gonna put the upgrade card in just yet because I've got no gold. But actually, craftsman. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of craftsman for a while. Yeah, do I do this? Where are my upgraded troops? Actually, everything here is already upgraded. I'm gonna have to do a bit of conquering. All right, we'll leave it alone for now, but we're almost there. Instead, let's focus on raiding. AI is doing a good job of attacking me in various places, but I just need to keep raiding. And actually, this is really handy because I can get myself a great general very soon. I'll naturally tick into getting her. Is it Renaissance era? No, it's Industrial era. So I could use my faith to get Fuga, some more envoys and a bit of gold, but I don't know if that's worth it, to be fair. I'll assume it's not. Frigate damages the walls a tiny bit. Move my other troops in. Yes, we're getting landings now. Oh, I'm so glad we've started to do this one now. Okay, pillaging science. Yes, give me all of your science. All of it. I will consume it all. Big tech, refining. How much oil have I got? 1 source there. 1 source. I settled on top of it. Amazing. Is that seriously it? Is that all of the oil this entire continent is capable of? Surely not. Some in the desert. Okay, a little bit offshore. 3 sources down here in Coupe City, 2 sources down there. I suspected there would be oil down in the south, so I did have a settler on the way anyway. Quite proud of that. Let's go and work this. That means I'll have 2, 3, 4 sources of oil. That should be plenty, and I'll go and steal 3 from Coupe, but still, I thought I'd get more than that. I thought it would be the absolute thing that makes my economy. Can I sell it to England? I can. They're going to buy it for a lot. Well, I hope they can also buy coal, because that's what I'm really looking forward to getting. Well, at any rate, the pillage continues, and our new line inventory can cut its teeth by attacking walls without siege equipment, which is doing really nicely, actually. Looks like England is actually taking Mycenae. Sure, I approve. I approve of that message. I forget England does have a massive fleet, so they should be able to easily walk into a city on the coast with no walls. Public relations. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to opt out of the peace prize. There's no way of me generating diplomatic favor. Just going to put it out there. No peace for me. And fewer grievances to me. Diplomatic victory is escaping me now. There's no way I'm going to get that. More grievances. I got 1 point. That's not too bad. Like, I've seen worse. Still pillage. Still attacking Eritrea. And yeah, this isn't too bad, to be fair. Sorry, are you leaving a night corps out with my pike and shot around? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Sorry, turtles, my ship has to heal. I reckon we can probably land now. 1 attack, 2 attacks. That's pretty weak. What about the caravel? You coming in? 3 attacks. My city's already loyal. It didn't even try and worry that one. Great. Let's put Moksha in, and now I can heal all of my units as we come in. And it's now a case of landing en masse. It's like some sort of massive D-Day, this. This is awesome. Industrialization. How much coal did I get? Oh, that's a lot better. Right, some in the tundra. That's under a campus. Good. That one is easily workable. That's under a campus. That's already under a mine. Amazing. 9 coming in per turn. And very soon we'll get a lot more of that. But I've already got a builder on the way to get an oil rig that can then go and make that mine as well. Speaking of, here is another source of succulent oil. Delicious. Yields. Yields per days. An aid request? You know what? Something tells me the world probably won't give me any gold. I'm being a bit pessimistic, I know, but something gives me that impression. And now we have factories. Finally, and we're very soon going to unlock tanks because combustion is next on the list for whatever reason, and I'm not complaining. And then infantry. Oh, and we're only 4 techs from observation buildings. We are going war. We are going to spiral rapidly into modern era warfare now. These industrial units are pretty effective, but I, for one, am not going to complain at all if the game is like, hey, why don't you upgrade? Like, that is fine for me. I don't mind that at all. We are the last garrison, so fire onto Knossos. Oh yes, field cannons with garrison. A simple pleasure, but a pleasure nonetheless. Oh, this is my level 4 field cannon, isn't it? 1, 2. It's like a siege weapon. Crikey! We've got a bombard frigate. That'll become a battleship very soon. I tell you what, this game has felt on, not a knife edge. Knife edge is the wrong phrase, but just it's been a bit precarious for a little while. I think something's happened in the last few turns, and I'm suddenly sensing momentum here. I'll take it. I will take it, especially because I've got a ton of spare niter and gold now, and I'm just about to switch my government around and upgrade all of my troops. Do I quickly build as many cuirassiers as I can before I unlock tanks, though? That's suddenly thinking, I'm thinking that's not a bad idea. Like, if I can squeeze one out before I get the research, I think I will. Or hell, even with the research. I mean, what if it spills over into a tank a little bit? I'm gonna do it. Just let's make a few. What? Me? Military No. Oh, yes. Scythia has joined in, but not Coupe. Well, this might make it a little bit spicy. Temporarily, I will forget what it is to be a craftsman, and I will put in force modernization. And even I am kind of full of builders now. Is that what I need? Liberalism? I feel like I want to put liberalism in, but I'll keep public works just for now. I can't tell you how much my economy is popping just because of the amount of improvements we've got. I mean, have a look at this. This is most of the usable land in my empire. Maybe not so much in the south, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, finally a great general as well. I really needed you. She will make all of my bombards move and shoot at the same time. What a wonderful upgrade. Now, frigate for battleship? Oh, go on then. Bombard into artillery? Oh, go on then. All of my muskets are being upgraded. I cannot tell you how many improvements I've just been sitting on for so long. This is so good. I'm looking forward to seeing what army Scythia brings to bear. There's a lot of walls are going to get put up now. Now that Scythia's at war, she'll think, probably should go and do some, what do they call it? Defenses, yes. We won't enjoy those, but I haven't seen anything so far. Where is everybody on the tech tree? So actually, Scythia is the tech leader. 2 techs ahead of me, also in the modern era. So she's got something from flight, replaceable parts, steel, refining. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Mr. Battleship says, hello, and roads should fall almost instantaneously now. Excellent. Oh, artillery. Oh, you're so good. Actually, does this great general work with artillery? Oh, she does. 105 strength. Oh, yeah, that's a genuine evil laugh from Ursa there. Oh, yes, that'll do very nicely. Knossos is almost fallen already. I am pillaging, though, as much as I can, which is making up for the crazy tech loss with all of this. Eritrea, this is where I put my spy. I don't know really why I put my spy here, but sure. Goodbye, Knossos. It was nice knowing you. That's what Scythia has. Cavalry army. Oh, even my pike and shot is going to struggle to fight against that. That is tough. Got strong units, though. There's something we can do about this, especially if I bring my field cannon in and can attack a couple times. We're going to start doing a little bit of damage. I'll block this area off. I will fortify with this cavalry, and the battleship's going to come around and start peppering some troops as well. What we have is a weight of numbers. Absolute crazy numbers. They're all embarked. They're all a bit useless at the moment, but I will make a landing and take out Mikop as soon as I can get through to this 16 population city. It's crazy. Yep, the cavalry just attacked 2 random units. Oh, AI. Never change. Never change. That's the last of Poland's cities. Now loyalty flip to me. They're not coming back. We can finally rest easy. The scourge of Poland is officially gone. Field cannon. Field cannon. Haha. And I even get era score because even though my field cannon is crazy promoted, technically I'm outnumbered. Hello, fresh new walls. Meet my 108 strength artillery. It says kaboom. 187 damage. Oh, yes. Oh, you can come back anytime you want, good sir. Mobilization. I can do armies now. Oh, yeah. My cards are still good. Total war, force modernization are just giving my empire all of the yields I could ever need. I actually managed to keep this trebuchet alive. Both of them that landed in Greece. Neither of them have died. And look at that as a pillage. Oh, yes. Apparently we're on to mass media. Where are we off to now? Oh, ideology, Cold War, conservation. Okay. So we'll be just going straight past the tier 3 governments. No matter. I'm sure we don't need those. Oh, God. Artillery says, I'll have the other half of your walls now. Oh, yeah. You're going to stand here. Don't stand in front of my field cannon. Anything that does will die instantaneously. It's not good for your health. Right. Cavalry has finally made it in now. Let's go and do some pillage. Nope. No peace for you. One thing I did actually consider, because I'm missing so much of the civic and tech trees here, I'm actually not completing a large percentage of them, so my pillage yields are weirdly weak compared to what they are in some games. I hadn't really considered that up till this point, but yeah, that's actually a genuine consideration here. That's a Corsa Corps. That's nowhere near a cavalry army. Dear oh dear, I feel insulted by your lack of resistance now. You were doing so well before, but now, oh, I'm just gonna have to pillage everything. In I come, and huzzah. Is it worth sticking around, or shall I just make my way in and immediately attack? I am sort of tempted with that as an option. You know, as much as the spy is useful, I'm tempted to take this city because purely, well, it's got Kilwa in it. That's awesome. I'm going to move to Mycenae. 7 turns of mist +3, but that's okay. I want Kilwa. I want Atmananki. Have a look at my science. I was on 357. Already that's gained another 20. I reckon that hasn't quite filtered through properly yet. And there is replaceable parts. Oh, my farms are going to be good now. Yeah, my capital just took half. It's like another half of growth. That is awesome. And I'm running tanks now. Oh, yes. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. I love it when you just hit a threshold in the game and suddenly you start looking at your empire and going, oh, you handsome thing. If I take over Bologna, I actually could get 15% science in my nation from Kilwa. That's very tempting. Oh, this city actually did throw walls up, which is a little annoying, but never mind. This artillery is going to start bashing that to pieces. Oh no, the troops are getting worse. It's now a horseman corps. It's physically getting worse in front of my eyes. Another city taken, and now I've got pyramids. Greece has built so many wonders. I'm honestly honored to take them all over. And Athens, 148 defense off their city in one go. Yep, we continue our merry way. Oh, Coupe, I'll attack you when I'm ready. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. Like, I am inevitable, so it doesn't matter when you fight me because you will fight me, you know? That's what you need to take away from this. Speaking of, Nobel. I want more great people, so let's take a peace prize. That's what we've been doing. Oh, actually, flight is really good. Look at that. We are only 4 turns from flight now, and then we'll go steam power. You know what that means. Railroad time. Well, apparently, I've got Filippo. Did someone just pass on an engineer? I think they did. I don't know what happened there, but is it worth rushing Petra for the memes? I really do want it. Yeah, go on then. More science. Sanitation. I learned to clean my hands in the burning remains of books and libraries. Yes. That's where you would find such things. Yes. Don't worry about the specifics. Oh, I just love finding units with this field cannon. It is the most satisfying thing. Level up my troops. Engage in a piece of pillage. Whoop-bam! Artillery. Battleships. Probably didn't need to bring this many fun toys to the fight, but I'm glad I did. Ooh. Oh, that field cannon just took a hit. That's my special one. Don't hit my special cannon. Wait, I need to be careful how I say that. Makeup is taken? Yes, it is taken, and it is not loyal. Oh, not loyal at all. All right, everyone move. Victor, Moksha, both from the front lines. I am gonna... Oh, actually, I can appoint Raina. Ah, I've got the full team in now. There are field cannons appearing. These do have a little bit more defense, but it doesn't stop me from engaging in some serial pillage. 1 turn on flight. Yeah, we're really pillaging hard now. Pillage and pillage and pillage and pillage. I always forget that I can still use siege towers when they appear as well. I love it. It's flight. Build 2 shipyards. I would love to, but I don't know what a harbour is. Although, have I stolen harbours? That's a good question. No, apparently Greece didn't know what a harbour was either. Oh, cutting. Athens is gonzo. Is it loyal? Oh, it's almost loyal. Practically loyal is what I would call that. And Olympia, it did have walls, briefly. We saw them. They existed. They're not a lie. I mean, they're now totally gone. Oh, did you see that? The bar just melted. Oh, bless bless you, Greece. You were in this fight, technically. The history books will show down as Greece, participant in this fight, unwilling. Unwilling will be circled. Don't declare war on me, Bologna. No. How did you actually not be at war with me? I guess you keep evening out with Pericles. So technically, even though Tamiris and Pericles are both at war with me, if they're both drawing, Bologna isn't at war with me. They're like, whoa, mixed messages. And you're sort of thinking, I don't know if it is. He's brought tanks to the party. He's brought pike and shot to the party. You have to start asking yourself the question, why are you resisting? What's the point? What are you gaining from this? Just let me in. Okay, the city's now sieged. Tank hit. How much health can we do? We're not going to be able to take the city, but that just leaves it nicely low. Olympia also falls. Sparta bring through all of my siege. I mean, look at that. What's going on? Okay, I like this fight. This fight is fun. This is a Ursa approved fight. Oh no, walls have appeared again, and yeah, they're melting pretty quickly. I think your walls need to be taller. That's clearly what's going on here. Ideology. This is a good card. I can put 5-year plan in, which is campus and industrial zones at the same time. I think I want this instead of public works. I tell you what, I need more government slots. That's what I really need. But we're still upgrading units. I'm still pillaging everything I can get my hands on. And whilst Petra's fun, I did in the end say, okay, let's get Big Ben instead. I haven't got many turns until that one is finished. Let's build up the gold a little bit and work with something that I know is going to be awesome. Steam power. Oh, that's excellent, because I have a bunch of military engineers that have been made waiting for this very moment for the first railway. I'm going to make a railway over everything I can. I'm making military engineers will do what, I mean, I've got a huge empire, so it probably won't be over everything, but I'll give it a go. This is an 18 population city. Therefore, very much, I would like it. Bam. Thank you so much. Okay, well, no, it's a 13 population city. Did I say 18? I meant 13. Promise. What's next for my tech, by the way? 9 techs until advanced flights. I'm not getting that. I'm going to research advanced aircraft carriers, but I won't really have anything to put in them apart from biplanes. Maybe I use biplanes. Oh, is this the run? It's tempting. It is tempting, I'll admit. My Senate, it's gone. And I'm actually, this army, I'm going to just embark it because there is another Greek city across the sea. Don't worry, I spotted that. I haven't forgotten or missed your last city. I'll go and get that. I am very methodical. We have coal power. I think I'm going to keep all of my tanks separate. It's very tempting to move them about and core them all together, but the more tanks I've got, the more pillaging I can do. So the cavalry and the tanks are just going ahead and causing absolute chaos, whilst the rest of my army, I'm just taking a second to upgrade all of my units to infantry. But yeah, we've got a lot of oil. Oh, I'm actually consuming 13 per turn. Maybe I don't have as much as I thought. Let's move my great general into this city, because what I can actually do is what I think is a very clever play of now moving and shooting this artillery at the same time, just by moving that great general over. Excellent. That actually is very helpful. Well, I'm struggling against this city, but that is definitely weakening at a much faster pace than it was a few seconds ago. This is a depredation cavalry, and those are a load of pike and shot. I was actually going to see if I could just sneakily run into Bologna and pillage everything it had. This, though, is a bunch of oil. Like a lot of oil. I'm using 16 per turn on units at the moment. Maybe I should get a settler with some pillaged gold? That's probably not a bad idea, is it? How much uranium did I get? That's my uranium, and that's your uranium. But still, it's uranium. Quite a lot of it as well. Epic. Should we just take Corinth out of the game? I think we should. This, in theory, removes Greece from the game. It's my first city on a new continent. It's their last city. It's a lot of era score. We love it. Oh, and there's a settler here as well. Cool. I'm going to actually just go and send infantry over and see if we can intercept it, because there's probably oil or something. Oh yeah, there's a lot of oil on this island. Now with this northern Greek army, do I continue round and attack Scythia, or shall I now go after Sweden? How much is Sweden giving me? 32 gold per turn. Honestly, the pillage is just so much more effective. So yeah, we're just beelining straight for Sweden now. I don't even have that big an army. It's just terrifying. Oh, advanced ballistics is going to be so amazing for me. Machine guns. My city strength will immediately go to max, because because I've got this one, a field cannon army. So that will be the perfect upgrade for me. And a 1 and a 2, and Olbia. You are mine beer, which of course, as we all know, is a word. Up to 246 for a pillage now as well, which is getting there slowly. But we still need a few pillages per turn in order to make sure that we actually get our money's worth. Luckily, there are a few pillages per turn. We are probably taking up about 3 turns per turn, if that makes sense at the moment. So we are now starting to pull ahead. I'd say about 1,400 science in total once all pillaging has been taken into account. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. 1, 2. Yeah, infantry is very much tougher. Oh, I could get used to this, very much so. I always get that sinking feeling, quite literally, when I put down this much railroad, because, yeah, I think like we're going to be sinking pretty soon. The CO2 output is always, what's the phrase? Horrifying, that's it. We finally did it. Petra, 2 food, 2 gold, 1 production for all desert tiles in what should be an absolutely glorious desert city. Oh yes, it's got oil, it's got copper, it has a random puddle, all the things you need for a lovely city. You know what my people really need though? A bath. One fun thing about having a great general with tanks, they get 6 movement, which means they can pillage twice. This is one of the strongest reasons why Mongolia and Grand Columbia are so powerful late game. It's all about the quantity of pillage and also getting level 2 cavalry. Depredation, that's where it is. I think my tanks, I'm actually, just gonna deliberately ignore the cities. All we're gonna do with my tanks is pillage. The rest of my army can pick up the slack here. I mean, this is an infantry army. Wabam. Yes. I'm past the point of trying to just promise people things now. Moving my units up and down along the border like a child playing with toy soldiers. Christina, Civilization 6 is a game. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sat here in my own house moving units around like toy soldiers. Whoa. Meta. Oh, you know what I really need? Better government. Oh my lord. Mr. Artillery says, hello, I'm going to munch on your city. Just a little bit. Just a nibble. A tiny treat. There's a little bit of trade going backwards and forwards with Sweden right now. I'm getting a few luxuries from them. But here's the thing. I'm going to get the luxuries from them if I take them. Hey, military ally, do you want to go for a golden age? Oh, of course you do. Oh, Victoria. Best ally ever. Definitely not going to feel too bad when I inevitably destroy your empire. I'd never do that. Cost at 17 population. Sweden is in a golden age, which is a little bit of a problem. But I think we should be okay with this. Is that steel walls? No, it's ancient walls. Okay. Oh, no, my depredation cavalry got killed. Oh, they just spammed 2 cavalry armies from nowhere. That is so annoying. I was just about to do so much pillaging. Ignore the flood. The flood is got nothing to do with anything. Everyone is screaming. Oh, it took out a plantation. I can't put that back. Never mind. We'll pretend it wasn't there. I like it when city-states send troops over. They're so enthusiastic. So much hope. And then they realize I have 102 strength machine gun army defenses and they die immediately. Oh, I'm gonna build some aerodromes now. We've almost got to research labs, but planes, planes are gonna make this a lot easier, I think. 15 pop city with Temple of Artemis. That's a nice pickup. Ignore the fact again that everything in it is destroyed. That's a pretty accurate. Look at all the pillaging we've done. Fix the neighborhood, industrial zone, theater square, commercial hub, encampment. I even broke the encampment campus. Oh, we just needed another 2 districts there and we would have had the full sweep. Wabam, wabam. That's what happens when you have ancient walls against artillery corps. I mean, we probably could have predicted that, but it's fun to see nonetheless. Oh, that was just a 1 hit on those walls. Wow. Hi, Sweden. We're here. Chemistry. Aid request. I don't think anyone's going to vote for this. The game keeps giving me the option, and I'm like, trust me, I love your enthusiasm. I'm all over it, but I don't think the AI is going for it. Research labs are a huge pickup for us, but let's get the science in. You know what? Just for the irony, I'm going to join in with the aid request on Tamiris. I'm bringing aid with my armed forces. That's what I'm doing. I'm helping. Maybe. Big Ben. Oh, I built Big Ben, an economic policy slot. When you're stuck on a tier 1 government this long, my lord, you crave these things. I'm still looking for Forbidden City. Where are you, Forbidden City? I need you. Actually, how much gold did I have in my treasury? Oh, I did have a bit. I actually got a bit. Oh, I like that. Right, how much aluminium did I get? That's under a farm, and that's in a desert. Really? All of my empire and only got 2 slots? Oh, dear. I expected better than that. Never mind. Right, we're on to Heli helicopters now. Oh my lord, we're going to unlock helicopters before bombers. What's going on? Then nukes, then rocketry, then planes, then electricity. How are we doing all these things without electricity? What? This tech tree is mad. I don't know what's going on. You know on this channel by now, I swear by liberalism and Republican legacy. Watch my yields, right? 33 of my cities are discontent, but if I make them liberal, a liberal oligarchy, yes, that's what happens. And yeah, our science is boosted way up. I know a lot of that is from 5-year plan, but not all of it. Just trying to keep... Oh yeah, Rome is now ecstatic. Rome is ecstatic. Excellent. It's not my capital anymore. We're a divided Rome, but it doesn't matter because my capital's now connected to railway. Oh yeah. I just want to try a little something here. This is a trick. It's difficult to use, but it is a trick you can pull off when you've got a great general. I'm on 3 out of 3 movement. I'm going to move to this tile, which has a field. Now I'm on 2.5. If I now move my general away and out of range, like this, I'm now going to drop to 2.5 out of 2, which means I've now got full movement technically, which means I can now do the old fortify pillage trick, like that. It's so clever, if I don't say so myself. Not that I'm congratulating myself on being really clever. Do I want to make another alliance with England? It is tempting. It would lock me in for 30 turns, but I'm not too many turns now away from flight. How are they on tech? They're on 38 compared to my 51. Oh, England. All right, fine. I'm going to let the alliance expire, which is a little annoying because I was getting a genuine +5 combat strength bonus against everyone, but I kind of have now hit the point where that's not really needed, so I'll move on. Give me all of your science. All of it to me. This is in my capital, Ruhr Valley. I never build this wonder. Now, it's a really good wonder if you're playing mega tall. If a lot of trade routes are going to the same city, if you are throwing tons of production adjacencies and yields into a single city, that 20% production works wonders. However, I always think the production it takes to build it probably outweighs the production you end up getting unless you're in a very particular situation. We'll see if it works out, but I'm always a little bit, with that wonder. Nan Madol. Watch my culture, 399. I've got a lot of coastal cities now, 480. Most of them are Greek, but they're not Greek anymore, are they? 1 city taken from Sweden and 2 cities taken from Sweden. That is what I call a bit of a beachhead. But is it enough? Is it enough to retain loyalty? -6, -7. The answer is no. Actually, this one's not so bad once it stops starving. Stop starving the population, that's what I say. Feed everyone. These cavalry army are so annoying. They just appear randomly and they're really genuinely powerful. 80 something strength, and they get +5 when they attack my units as well because I'm normally injured because I've been bombarded by the city walls. It's actually quite a good strategy, but now I've got helicopters, so we have finally got to the point we can upgrade up beyond them. Although I've got no aluminium being worked. What? Really now pushing into Sweden? Is that hanging gardens I see? That's a lot of fun. The reason I like hanging gardens is because it gives me a growth speed in all of my cities. All of them. That's a boat. I'm going to hop back on land and pretend we didn't do that. Still settling as well. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, look at this cavalry. They just appear from everywhere. How are you? How? What? I need more anti-tank down here. I mean, to be fair, my tanks aren't really being killed too badly, but I can just see myself losing one here and there when I'm just not careful with the movement. So I might have to just pull a couple back, although I've got an upgrade here. So yeah, sometimes that happens. You think you've got more movement than you actually do. Never mind, we'll pull back. Give yourself barding. See if we can pull the cavalry army out because I've got machine guns that can dispense with them very quickly. Just trying to utilize them in proper combat. Oh yeah, the cities are really taking damage now. 1, 2 attacks, and we can go 3 and 4 and take the city. Well, that's a big population swing in this area. Now the city taken from Sweden. I think we've punched into their core amazing cities now. Although Sweden had huge population. I have enjoyed seeing all these cities. Okay, yep, bring all your troops in and repeatedly attack an encampment. That's the best thing to do. Oh, AI, why? Why do you do these things sometimes? This is what I mean though. Machine gun wanders in and goes, you're dead, and you're dead. And I'm getting endless era score and it's beautiful. Moving my artillery forward before we've even bothered killing everything. We've now got a helicopter with depredation, because of course we do. Life is good. Life is good. I do need 1 supply convoy down in this city though, because we've got a lot of units healing in the same city. It would be really good if we could heal those nice and quickly. Pillaged a lot of faith. Let's buy another great general. general. We could use a second. And I've just seen my science jumped by almost 100 in one turn. That was because 2 research labs got finished. That was it. That's how crazy my science is getting at the moment. Oh, hello, Stockholm. 1, 2, 3. Imagine what will happen when I get a general here. It'll be even better. Oh, there was a hurricane that just came in and destroyed all of Stockholm's districts behind it. I saw the city strength drop by about 4 just with that storm coming in. That's really bad timing for you, Sweden. I am very sorry to see that. And by sorry to see that, I mean, of course, that's hilarious. Incoming infantry and anti-tank crew army. Beautiful. Oh, you've got troops, have you? No more. How many capitals do we need now? Yeah, just Coupe and Victoria. And I'm going in the wrong direction right now. Do I turn around and go for Coupe? I probably should, but I'm having too much fun destroying Scythia. I've just realized Preslav's there as well. Just looking straight at that and didn't realize. Maybe there's a peace deal here where you give me more cities. No, sometimes you can grab cities. Oh, she's got Chingati as well. Oh, my lord, you've got some really good city-states. What have you been doing, you naughty rascal? I think I will attack Coupe with planes. It's a lot easier, so let's focus now on gold pillaging, science pillaging, and making sure that we save our income so I can buy a bunch of planes all at the same time. That's probably the best thing that I could be doing right now. Oh, helicopter. I want to go and pillage something almighty, something wonderful. Let's head into enemy territory. Oh, like this campus and commercial hub. These will do nicely. Ada Lovelace. It is unfortunate because I already have the computers bonus. I wish so many engineers didn't all have, well, actually, not just engineers, all of the great people. They all seem to be very focused on getting computers. I can see why. It's an important tech, but you would like to see a beard variation sometimes, I think. Helicopter says, rocketry, I'll take that, and advanced flight, and a little bit more. Delicious. Delicious, delicious yields. That's what we like to see. We've already, stolen enough gold to get, I would say, 2 bombers. We can probably get more. Just need to keep on finding where all the gold is being kept. Another city taken from Sweden. That was all in the same turn I did that. How many have you got left? Oh, there's quite a few cities. Sweden played a really good game. I feel almost bad for ripping everything apart. Again, almost is the word there. Modern era. Turn 207. Everyone else is at a normal age. I like that. We are going again to go to arms because I am building units and it's very handy. I haven't quite finished my railway, but I know you all watch just for railroads. You don't watch for Civ content. This is a railway simulator. Ah, there you go. Look, I'm actually starting to build a pretty decent line around my nation now. Going as quickly as we can. My aim is to burn through as much coal as is physically possible. That's my goal in this game. Flood the world with nothing but railroad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought that might be enough to take the city there. It was close though. It was close. Oh, well, hello there, bombers. How much aluminium have I got? 8. Where did I get 8 from? Don't complain. Don't complain. Where's my capital? I own so much land. Where is everything? First bomber and second. I wonder where they're going to go. Oh, typically, I'm 1 tile out of range of that aerodrome. If I'd put it over the top of that cattle, I could reach. It's so annoying. Especially because it's physically impossible for me to get to jet bomber. Oh, 2 techs away from modern armor though. That's nice. Now I could liberate Preslav, but thinking about it, that looks like Alhambra. So I'm going to keep it. Why would you build Alhambra in a city-state? I love it. It's bold. It's a bold play. Logistics. We're on to quality of life already. Issyk also now taken. Scythia does technically still have an army, but trying to find it is quite tricky. Damning. And another city taken in the north as well. Oh yeah, I wish Warlord's Throne stacked. Could you imagine a world? It'd be beautiful. Have I ever told you how much I like helicopters? They give you so much gold, especially when that gold is immediately going over and just buying bombers. Hello, kind sir. I would take 2 of your finest. Building more aerodromes near of England. We've moved 2 over for Coupe. I've still got a battleship, and actually, we're almost at a destroyer. Do a little bit more pillage. Sure, we can afford it in a second. Uppsala has been taken as well. Sweden is pretty much now unified under Roman rule. A couple of little pocket cities to pick up here and there, but generally speaking, I'm happy with what we've done. 20 population city and a military emergency. I didn't even see that. Minus 49 diplomatic favor per turn. That's up there with as, bigger penalty as we've had in a while. I don't think it's the biggest penalty I've ever had, but that is getting close. I'm quite proud of that. Chungati, you are now surrounded. Please, give yourselves up to me. I think it's time to Golden Age War coup Coupe. I know. I'm sorry. Look at the big Civ leader over there. I know. I am a big Civ leader. I will confess. Move in the Battleship of Truth. And let's test their Renaissance walls and see how tough they are. They are, I would say, ishy tough. Not very tough. Oh, I even actually managed to move my artillery all the way up in one go as well. Do they do more damage? Yeah, you know what? They do just as much damage as the bombers do. I like to see that. This city taken from Sweden. I wish that you could bug the game and make Angkor Wat fire every time you tip the city over. It's not how it works. It's not how it's supposed to work. But could you imagine a world where that happened? It would be very fun. We're gonna need dream. We're gonna need dream of such a world. Lots of attacks here, and that's Chinguetti, which I'm going to keep because I'm a horrible person. And I'm sorry, England. I know. We're going Golden Age War against you as well. Who'd have thought that Rome would turn on its neighbours? Never. Never did I think I would see the day. Right, let's test out London's walls. Yeah, these aren't quite as strong as Coupes, I will admit. Oh, I'm so proud of the railway I've built. So much railway. Goodbye, Coupe. Well, then it's not goodbye, but it's more this city has fallen and that is your capital, and whoops-a-daisy. Don't mind me. It's mine. I'll look after it. I promise. I won't chop down all of your rainforest to make industry. No, I'd never do that. I would never do that. Also, this oil city down to the south, this has had my eye on it for some time. This is the one that had 3 sources in the same city. They've even built over it as well, so it's going to be instantly mine when I take it. Delicious. Goodbye, London. The game is mine. Huzzah! Oh yes, look at that. That is wonderful. We didn't even get Caesar. Oh, for goodness sake. I guess we are playing Trajan, so it doesn't quite count, but never mind. Buildings constructed, a lot. Cities captured, above 40. Founded, quite a few. Actually, only 15. I could have sworn I founded a lot more than that, but clearly not. Districts constructed, I mean, we just absolutely mammoethed this. I'm proud of that. Most of those were my unique Bath district, to be fair. Combats, almost 1,000. Player culture was pretty tragic until, well, I took over just before turn 200, but my science, I think, was pretty good. Yeah, actually, look at that. I was competitive very early on in the game. That I'm proud of. That's really, really good. Player faith is an important score. Yeah, I mean, we were doing pretty well. Look, I was in last until turn 100, and then I was winning by turn 140. That is a mid-game. Actually, if I look at cities captured between 100 and 140, yeah, that's where I started to rock. Religions founded, they were all gone by turn 50. Incredible. Wonders constructed, a lot, but towards the end. Units killed, almost 100. Units lost. Oh, that's way too many. About 6 or 7. Oh, terrible. So there we go. The beautiful, beautiful start where we lost our capital and had to take it back. I mean, come on, for a recovery run, domination by turn 213, that's pretty good. Especially given the fact that I haven't changed Future Tech or Future Civic this entire game. There is only one real question for me. Was this game technically possible for a science victory? Now, what I'm meaning by that is, where is the 4th project? Is it this tech or this tech? Because if it's not, then this game might have been impossible to win a science victory. Culture technically would have been possible, diplomacy would have been possible, religion is impossible, and then science. Yeah, now this is really intriguing. So actually what I'm going to do is join you in about 10 turns. I'm just going to skip forward a little bit and see what the game would have revealed to us. So I indeed have teleported about 15 turns ahead, as you can tell from the 53 unused notifications. Yeah, most of my cities have run out of things to do. That's what happens when you skip turn. But look what we found. Smart Materials was, this whole time, a branch tech, which meant that even if we'd gone for a science victory, we wouldn't have been able to pull it off. So there we go. In this challenge, we had to go either diplomatic domination or culture. By the way, my culture victory, weirdly effective. Probably because I've sat on everybody. What I could do is actually release Poland and Cree back into the game. Same for Savia. It's easy enough to do. You basically just give the cities to somebody and then declare war on them and then liberate them. It's all a bit weird, but you can do it. And then I'd set up a situation where I was using Biosphere to pump the tourism. So I'm not necessarily too worried that that was an impossible challenge, but my lord, it was so weird. Like, early game was the weirdest one. Not having holy sites or harbors, I didn't realize how much my play was so intrinsically linked to harbors. I love them. And no plantations the entire game. So annoying. Like, tiles like this have been blank the entire game. I've been having to look at that forever and ever and ever and ever. Actually, the cotton is really weird. Kind of looks like one of those sweets you used to eat. Do you know the ones I mean? They're kind of red and white, but blended and like a hard candy. Remember it being particularly disgusting. He says with zero judgment. I mean, look, we've even got Sarah Breedlove appearing as well, so we had a monopoly on tourism. Culture was the weirdest one. We still don't have military tradition. We don't have flanking and support bonuses. I've just realised I've been giving flanking upgrades to all of my anti-cav. Why have I been doing that? That is total autopilot. No mysticism, no theology, military training, naval tradition, mercenaries, any tier 2 or tier 3 government, or tier 4. We were just about to get near future governance and we're going to skip past and go straight for future civic. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful what you draw on a drawing every day until Civ 7 post, because sometimes you end up having to make an entire playthrough based on it. Just be careful. Should you find yourself ever in this particular situation, remember everybody, you lovely ladies and gentlemen, Discord is the place to come if you want to see any of the mods I use, or you want the save file because you want to go at this game as well. It was a really fun game. I want to see how you all deal with the start. Can anyone else deal with this start? Getting Rome rushed like that? Can you recover? Oh, these are the questions. Gauntlet laid down for you. If you don't mind leaving this video and all the other videos on this series a like, and if you don't mind subscribing to the channel, both of those things really help with the algorithm. Massively helpful. I really appreciate it. But until next series, which I'm going to go and film right now, I've been Ursa. It's been a pleasure. See you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates, Charlie Bears, I Love You Tombo, Flying Dutch Burbs. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye.